The following portion of Living Local Carolina is sponsored by CVS Health. Guys, thanks for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am joined by Eric Bornstein, who's also known as the Walking Guy. Welcome to Living Local, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
I want you to tell me a little bit about your story and about your illness. You have a pretty incredible story.
Yeah, so 5 years ago, this past September, I collapsed from severe right heart failure and almost died. I spent 16 days in the ICU where I was diagnosed with a very rare lung condition called pulmonary arterial hypertension, a disease with no cure. I was given 2 to 4 months to live, unbeknownst to me, but while I was in the hospital, I made a decision that I wasn't gonna die. And so I was sent home on a pump with the drugs being administered straight into my chest 24 hours a day. And I started to walk. And between walking, nutrition, positive mental health, and the reliance of my village, my family, friends, neighbors, here I am.
That is amazing. Maybe you could share some of the signs and symptoms of the disease so people could know.
Yeah. So early on, some of the signs and symptoms are shortness of breath, fatigue, sometimes goes misdiagnosed as asthma. But then as it progresses and you start getting into heart failure, which is common in PAH, swelling in the abdomen, swelling in the legs and ankles are really the main symptoms. Okay, so you said that you weren't expected to live, but how did your village and your care team help you get to where you are today? Yeah, so as I said, I rely on positive mental health. I talk to a psychologist once a week. I rely on my cardiologist, who's amazing. And then I rely on the CVS specialty care team. When I left the hospital on the pump, they had a nurse coming to the house once a week, and she was just so reassuring. And then once I was taken off the pump and put on oral meds, they've still become part of my team.
I love it. Well, where can our viewers go to learn more information about you and all the great things that you're doing?
Yeah, you can go to cvshealth.com or whereiseb.org to learn more about my story.
This portion of Living Local Carolina was sponsored by CVS Health.